So, I recently visited my family in South Carolina for my father's funeral, and this story came up as we talked and shared memories at my cousin's house. My father's sister, Catherine, told me a story when my father was 10 and lived in New Caney, Texas, with Catherine and some of her other family members. We also found some stuff online about the incident, which almost left her in tears. My father was walking to his school, which was near the 76 truck stop, and decided to cut through the stop to get to school faster, and stumbled upon a decaying corpse on the tree line where trailers parked. There were clothes strewn everywhere, and even some in the tree branches above the body. The police were alerted and they found the body behind the truck stop. My father was obviously shaken and quite traumatized by the experience, but he never told me as a kid, nor did my mother. Nobody ever mentioned or referred to it. The most disturbing part of this story is the fact that the killer is still on the loose, and because of the corpse being near a truck stop, it was a possible serial killer. There is proof of this case. It is Pound 83-8549, murder of identified white females. This happened at the beginning of the year, when everything in my city is really quiet and lonely because everyone's on vacation. It was around 4 p.m., and I had gone to the mall that's near my house to get some waxing done, only to find that the place was closed because of what I had said above. I exited the place and I heard a strange laughter to my left that caught my attention. I turned to see a tall man. Nothing particularly strange about him, except for the fact that he was completely alone, walking in the opposite direction of where I was going. The man noticed that I had looked at him, so he changed directions to head in the same direction I was going. I started to get a little nervous at this point, as the man was walking behind me and he continued to emit the same weird laughter, always with the same tone. You know, like the kind of laughs that would replay again and again in a TV show. The streets were completely lonely, so I started walking faster. Suddenly, the man got really close behind me and I heard him say, "This is where you are going to die." We were in a sidewalk next to an empty lot that is used nowadays as a parking lot. Now I got really fucking scared and I walked as fast as I could without running. Luckily for me, I suddenly ran into a girl that used to work with me on a candy store back in 2014. I said hi to her and immediately told her that there was this weird guy following me and laughing all by himself. And I turned around to point at him, but by that point, the guy had suddenly crossed the street and was quite far away now, but still staring at me. He obviously changed his mind about following me after I ran into my old acquaintance. He continued to walk alongside the opposite sidewalk until I lost track of him. I have never seen him again, and I still walk the same streets frequently. This happened when I was about 12 years old, and I will never forget what happened in that airport bathroom. I'm a male, by the way. When I was 12, we were going on vacation to England. We had just landed, and due to me not being able to go to the bathroom on airplanes, I had to go really bad. My dad said he'd wait outside the bathroom for me to finish. Now, the urinals had no walls between them, so there were no separations between people. There was only one guy in the bathroom. He looked to be about 45 or 50, and he was wearing a suit with a vest. I was never comfortable going to urinals that had no walls, but, like I said, I had to go really bad. When I got to the urinal, the man shuffled quickly to the one next to me. He was oddly close, and I remember that. He unzipped his pants and started doing his business. He kept staring at me. I was getting very uncomfortable at this point. After he was finished, he shuffled over quickly to the door and just stood there, facing the door. I washed my hands, then went to the door to get out. He turned around, and he never zipped up his pants. He just presented himself to me. He stared at me, smiling, and then said, "You like what you see, little boy?" I ran out of that fucking bathroom as fast as I could. The thing is, I didn't tell anyone. My parents are knowing. That was very fucking stupid of me. So, to the creepy guy in the suit at the bathroom at the airport who was a pedophile, let us not meet again.